KTN.
Meanwhile, in the court of public opinion, the pressure is unrelenting. Since the shocking death of Albert Ojwang at the hands of police officers last Sunday, the Standard Group has led a relentless media campaign, giving voice to a nation outraged by the silence and secrecy. For a week now, the Standard newspaper and KTN has been a megaphone for activists, civil society groups, human rights defenders, and political leaders who have all demanded one thing: the immediate resignation of Deputy Inspector General Eliud Lagat, to clear the way for an independent and uncompromised investigation into Ojwang's mysterious death. As Winfrey Owino reports, today DIG Lagat has thrown in the towel.
It has been 7 harrowing days since the country was jolted by the grim revelation of Albert Ojwang's death, a digital blogger and teacher allegedly killed at the hands of those sworn to protect. Ojwang's arrest, triggered by online posts linking Deputy Inspector General Eliud Lagat to corruption, was swift and silent. But the horror that followed his death in custody has ignited a firestorm of outrage. From the moment the story broke, the Standard newspaper and KTN became a relentless voice of the people, as it has always been pushing, probing and amplifying the calls for accountability. For days, the paper's headlines were bold and echoed the growing chorus, demanding Lagat to step aside and insisting his continued presence at the helm could poison the well of justice. And this afternoon, that pressure finally bore fruit. Under the weight of public outcry and institutional demands, DIG Lagat stepped aside, a move seen not as a surrender, but as a crucial pause to allow the truth to rise without interference. His deputy has now been tasked with steering the office while the investigation continues. Backing this media onslaught were powerful voices from the Law Society of Kenya, opposition leaders, and even members of the Senate, each warning that justice might wither if the man under the microscope stayed in power.
We equally call upon the Deputy Inspector General of the Kenya Police Service, Mr. Eliud Lagat, to publicly and unconditionally recuse himself from taking part or influencing the investigations in any way, save for as may be required of him as a potential witness.
Ulimwambia IG Jabal Kome, tafadhali jiuzulu. Sasa bona wewe William Ruto umwambii Eliud Lagat, wewe ndio unaonekana haya mambo, wewe ndio umekoroga.
Eliud Lagat be dismissed from service.
We have seen even more senior people stepping aside to allow for investigations. And CS Murkomen should tell us why DIG Lagat has to be in office, unless DIG Lagat is so important that everything else would come to a standstill if he steps aside.
The law is clear. If Lagat is cleared of wrongdoing, he may return to duty. But if he's found culpable and charges are pressed in a court of law, then the consequences will be steep: a suspension without benefits, and possibly the end of a long career in disgrace. This case is no longer just about the tragic death of one man. It's become a litmus test for the soul of the nation's justice system. Question remains: will power yield to principle, or will truth triumph over silence? Time will tell. Winfrey Owino, KTN, Nairobi.
As the news tightens in the chilling murder of blogger and teacher Albert Ojwang, one of the most critical